What's going on, fellow investors and stock market traders? My name is Jeff, and so this is very out of my character, guys, what I did yesterday, buying such a large stake in ticker symbol EROS. This is a very small cap company. I think it would even classify as a micro cap company. And basically, guys, EROS is an Indian entertainment company, okay? So yesterday, during the trading day, guys, I've been keeping an eye on this stock. I've been watching it pretty much ever since it hit that $2 mark. Been watching its daily volume, and I've been watching it trade. And I decided to jump in and get a little piece of this action, or maybe quite a big piece of action, depending on how much $11,000 is to one of you guys. It's quite a bit of money to me. In this video, guys, I'm going to talk about why I did this. I'm going to talk about why I took such a large risk. Most of you that watch the channel know I usually don't take crazy risks like this. I'm going to talk a little bit about this company, and I'm going to also mention my strategy that I used. And most of you may be familiar with this strategy. You know, the technique I used to have some ownership of EROS stock. This is a technique I'm really going to emphasize in Trade Alerts Pro. That is my stock market course that I will be launching next week. And I know I have quite a few people that are interested in it. All I'm really trying to do is protect one investment to the next, okay? And as most of you know, if you can get the volume and you can get the percent on the stock sheet, you can protect most every trade you make. Whether you're shorting stocks, whether you're buying call or put options, whether you're going long on a company, whether you're investing in a company, or making a day or swing trade, there is several different techniques you can do to protect pretty much any investment you're in. So we're going to get into all that in just a minute, guys. First things first, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all your support, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. So first, guys, let's talk about why I did this. Like I mentioned just a minute ago, most of you that know me know I'm not the type of person to drop $11,000 on a small penny stock at a given moment. It's very, very unlike me. Well, there's basically two reasons I did this. First things first, I've been selling out of a lot of positions in one of my particular Robinhood Brokerage accounts, okay? I've done really, really well selling out. And as you all know, my golden rule, as the indexes start to approach all-time highs, you need to be selling out of positions. And so that would be the first reason. I have been selling out of a lot of stocks. I'm still holding a couple for the long term. And then the second reason, guys, is 2019 has been my personal best year in the stock market, okay? I don't really want to disclose the amount of money I've made. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how exactly I would calculate that. I would have to go through several different brokerage accounts and try to tally it all up, gains from losses, and I have many different income streams. But just to say, just on trading alone and just on trading options, 2019 has been a fantastic year financially for me. And so I kind of felt like this was a reward, okay? I kind of felt like taking a big risk that's very, very out of my character. I kind of looked at this like it was a reward for me, okay? And if it didn't work out, of course, I set my stop losses really tight, so there was not going to lose much money even if it did go back down. I just looked at this like, hey, you know what? I've worked my tail off this year. I've done really well, and I can do this, and I'm going to do this. I guess, you know what, there was actually three reasons, because this is really the reason I jumped in EROS stock, guys, right here. This news that hit yesterday morning, right as the market opened, is that EROS and Microsoft are going to be working together to build a next-gen online video platform on Azure for customers around the world. And EROS will leverage Azure for the intuitive video platform, interactive voice offerings, including OTT app searches, and a personalized recommendation engine. Now, keep in mind, this is a very small cap company, and this could all be just a bunch of hype. I don't have any reservations that EROS is going to be the next Microsoft or Apple or Google. Of course, I probably have a little fantasy in my mind, being that I did bank quite a few shares yesterday. You know, I guess that's fun to kind of brainstorm and kind of daydream about. But like I said, for all we know, this huge run in this stock, guys, it could all be done on hype, and this stock could end up either pink sheeted or under $1 for all we know. Then again, it could trade itself up to $10, $20, $30, $40. Keep in mind in that all great tech companies had to start somewhere, and even the great Apple was once a penny stock. So let's talk about what EROS is as a company. I went directly to the website and I've pulled up the corporate profile, and it is a leading global company in the Indian film entertainment industry. So it co-produces, acquires, and distributes Indian language films in multiple formats worldwide. This company was founded in 1977 as one of the oldest companies in the Indian film industry to focus on international markets. And as you can see, this is some of the movies that they produce right here. You know, I can't read what any of this says. I have no idea what this is saying. This looks like a comedy though. And this looks like some hooligans that like to fight at school, and maybe the boy in the back likes to get kisses. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But this is some of the films. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I might watch that one. This is some of the films that EROS owns the rights to, okay? Alright, now let's talk about EROS's record on the stock market. Let's talk about its background. So right here, guys, this is a $265 million company. Very, very small. You know, landing the partnership with Microsoft, that is obviously what's running this stock. Now, for all we know, like I said, that does not mean that there is riches and wealth to come. You know, obviously we would all like to fantasize and maybe think that it is, but just keep in mind, nothing has really been proven with this company yet. And this stock hit the market in 2013. As you can see, it actually hit a high of $35.78 here in July of 2015. So it has lost a very large amount of value since that time, and it has pretty much just traded itself down. And like I said, guys, if I was to take a guess, and if this news didn't hit in this reversal in the stock pattern hasn't happened, I would guess this stock would be heading to $1, and it would probably be under $1 and most likely be on the OTC exchange next. Now this is the pricing action from over the past 3 months. So if you want to go off that, it's actually up 34% in the past 3 months. On the 19th of June, it was trading at $2.69, and as you can see right here, between June in the first couple weeks of September, this stock was trading in the $1 range, and right here on August 23rd was trading at $1.23. So look at that, from August 23rd to today, it has gained $2.30 of value. Very powerful stock, showing a massive amount of return in a very short time. Like I said, the one worry I have is that this is hype and perhaps is not being made on earnings. And so now let's talk about the technique I was mentioning at the start of the video. What I did, guys, I used a very large sum of money in an attempt to capture just a basket full of shares and then get my $11,069 back out of the stock market and have it sitting in cash. That's what I was talking about, protecting my investment. I picked up 3,097 shares and I paid $3.57 a piece. And this is what I did, guys. I told myself, when I get 10% on this trade, I'm going to sell 90% of the stock and keep 10% for myself, okay? So the stock did reach $3.92. That was the high yesterday, and I got very, very lucky. I set a limit order for $3.90, and I sold 2,795 shares back in my Webull account, okay? And so after all is said and done, guys, I'm basically riding 302 shares, and I only actually paid a little over $100 for roughly $1,087 worth of market value, okay? And now I'm just basically going to hold these shares and kind of see what happens with this company. I have no plans to sell. Maybe if EROS was to trade all the way back up to $10, then it might be wise of me to sell maybe half of my holding. But the beauty of this, guys, is really no matter what happens, if EROS runs to $100 a share or this company goes bankrupt, my investment is protected, okay? So like I said, I did end up spending just a little over $100 to hold $1,000 worth of stock, but I feel my investment is totally protected. If you look right here where I have my marker at 1:50 p.m., that is when I made my purchase at the $3.58 mark, and I sold right here before the market closed. So it was very, very good timing, and I guess you would just go ahead and say I got lucky. There was definitely some luck involved there because I was planning on holding into today or a couple of days if necessary. But for some reason, this chart is not showing where it did get up to over $3.90. But that's where I sold. I held this stock for about 45 minutes and I was completely back out of the position. And my $11,000 is back in my account. So anyways, very, very interested to see what happens with this company. I don't know if anybody else played this stock, if they've bought shares or if they've traded it, but make sure to go down to the comment section and share if you have. And any information you get about EROS, feel free to share that with me as well. Thank you as always for watching the video, guys, and have an awesome day.